Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and we're gonna get a message from your inner child. Have these inner child cards, and I've been trying to, work with them to see how they work best. And I think I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna ask your inner child, for all who come into the room, what is the message that your inner child wants you to know, wants you to focus on? What is it that they want you to look at? Cinderella. Interesting. Cinderella was the one that was treated like a stepchild. If I remember the story correctly, her mother died and her father remarried, and the stepmama was not nice, and she had some stepsisters that weren't very nice to her. And so, looking at this picture here, it's looking like Cinderella is looking up at her gown, whether it's coming down to her or going away, but she's standing there at her mother's grave. And these birds are her ancestors or spirit guides. So they probably are bringing them down to her. And this is probably the start. If I looked up the number 18. So there is some type of wish. Your inner child is asking you to focus on. It may have something to do with crystals of pentacle. It's a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of stuff with pentacles going on right now. It's deep. Okay, I'm just going to pull out some cards. And so let's look at this. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is union. And looking at these children, they're working on building something. They're looking, well, not all of them. Some of them are playing in the dirt. Oh, somebody's planting something. So it's really only one actually shoveling, building something. One's shoveling, one's going to plant something. One's just, like I said, one is just playing in the dirt. Oh, two are playing in the dirt. So, which one are you? Which one of these are you working on? Which one of these characters are you? You can't see any of their faces. Well, you can kind of see the side of hers and the side of theirs, but you can't really see those two. And it looks like what's being built, solar plexus, passion, verbal source, because it's blue and white. And this is part of passion as well. So one could be the base, and one could be the sacral. Looking at these, so that's looks like what's being wished on. And this one has the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is full of happiness. Your part of your rainbow is coming into being. You're full of emotions. So whatever it is that you probably are building here, whatever it is that you're working on, You're working on your dream come true, because here it is. Your 10 of hearts, 10 of cups. You're working on your happiness, your 10 of cups. And the way I like this one, she's by herself. So this is something that someone is working on individually. So maybe this is what this wish is about. Somebody's wishing and working on obtaining not only their personal happiness, but they're looking on their happiness, total happiness, not personally, but totally and full. And they know that, you know, this, they can have this. If they get this, this will help them, because there's this rainbow helping them get this rainbow. Now, it's only half of the rainbow, though. I keep seeing half, and there was I got another deck that has only half of the rainbow. But some of the decks I have the full rainbow. But this is just somebody's working on their half of the rainbow. Because here's the full rainbow. This full rainbow is not only, they're showing just her, but it'll be her with someone else. Full control. And it's her flame, because there are those wings there. This is what somebody's wishing on. I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these. These are Gaia's. What's the full name of this deck? Dreams of Gaia. And here's the deck. Let me pull it so y'all don't think I'm making up stuff. Dreams of Gaia. So, your inner child wants you to work on this wish. You're working on looking at your light and your dark side, and there's that rainbow again. You're working on balancing out things, and there's the chakras, and I talked about that. Each child here has a different color wing. And so by you working on your light and dark aspects of yourself, you will be working on getting into union with yourself. And by doing so, yeah, it will stop you from fighting. This is fighting. This way is fighting. And it will allow you to get more in tune with your emotions. And you, not only with yourself, but with your person. Yep. This is somebody who is, it's an angel watching over you to help you get in tune with your emotions. They're letting you know that there are going to be some muddy situations, but you got some butterflies here to help you by getting into union with yourself. You will be able to transform not only yourself, but you'll be able to transform your counterpart. But you need to do the union with yourself first. And there, that reef on the head, that's the abundance on the earthly plane. And this will allow you to open up your solar plexus and have the confidence to be who you really are supposed to be. And because you're doing that, taking care of your own happiness, when you get to the point where you're getting into this happiness with your counterpart, you need to be careful about this jokester. You need to be careful. Because there are going to be people in your life that are not going to be happy about you getting your own happiness. And so Source will send spirit guides to help you while you're on your journey to getting into union with yourself by clearing out the negatives in your life, by working on your rooted belief systems, the people that may be deterring you from going toward your dreams, helping you stay within your control of your emotions. And of course, there's your person, this bird here. And this is an angel that's watching you, that's watching over you. Yeah, they're all coming, because see, there's this third eye here to help you see. Help you see through this. Help you see through people who are full of, BS. And by doing so, this will give you victory, passionate victory over a situation. You'll be able to grow some things, and you'll have a cup here of emotions. You'll be able to have them both. But that's because you're going to be working on your light and your dark aspects of yourself, which I showed you over here. And because you'll be doing that, this will allow you to have an abundant new beginning here on the earthly plane. And this is your birthright, this new abundant beginning. This dragon here is, I always try to figure out the best way to describe this dragon, but this dragon sits at your base, it's the base of the sacral, and it's an ancient energy that knows all about you. It knows your strengths, it knows, and it's ready to push you, and it will allow this to happen. Your full abundance. Your full abundance to happen on this earthly plane, and it will show all the building that you're doing here. Let's see. I'll pull one of these. By working on your wish of getting into union. What's the last message that you have? You can attract it. You can attract it. You can. But you need to work on yourself. You can always... attracting abundance is your birthright. You radiate it. Most people, the people that see it, they see it. These people see it because they try to take advantage of it. I'll take these, and then this is it. Accept that this is your birthright. Nobody can take it away from you unless you give it away. Listen for the communications that are coming. Don't be scared. Have courage that you can work on your wants and desires to get into union with yourself. Once you do that, you will be protected. You have it. Protection, that's part of your birthright too, unless you give it away. Alrighty, that's it for now. Talk to you another time. Thank you for stopping by. Healing Conversations with Z. Peace.